How quickly can you build strong legs to support you as you age so you can prevent falls? Well, to build strong legs quickly, you eat foods that have protein and omega-3s and fiber, and this has been studied. We now know how quickly protein, omega-3s, and fiber build strong legs. Foods like canned tuna may be rich in protein, but they lack other essential nutrients required to build strong legs and bones, like the two foods I want to talk to you about shortly. In this video, I will tell you two foods that have more protein than canned tuna and are rich in omega-3s and fiber. I will start with the first one that has about 8 times more protein than a can of tuna and is very rich in omega-3s. Then I will tell you the next one that is rich in fiber. I will also tell you 3 things you must remove from your houses today as an aging senior that are causing falls. If you are yet to subscribe, do so right away, and let us begin. Number 1. Canned sardines. Canned sardines are small, oily fish that are typically preserved in water, oil, or various sauces and packed into tins for long-term storage. They're nutritional powerhouses that have been a staple food in Mediterranean and coastal communities for centuries. A 100-gram serving of canned sardines contains approximately 25 grams of protein, compared to canned tuna, which has about 20 to 22 grams per 100 grams. This makes sardines about 8 times more protein-dense than a typical small can of tuna when you compare standard serving sizes. What makes sardine protein exceptionally high quality is that it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body cannot produce on its own. And these amino acids are highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use them efficiently for muscle repair and growth. The nutritional profile of sardines is remarkable for bone health. They're one of the few foods that naturally contain significant amounts of calcium because you eat the soft, edible bones along with the flesh. A 100-gram serving provides about 382 milligrams of calcium, which is more than a third of your daily requirement. Sardines are also rich in vitamin D, with one serving providing up to 270 IU, and they contain phosphorus, another critical mineral that works with calcium to build and maintain bone density. This combination of calcium, vitamin D, phosphorus, and high-quality protein works together to support bone growth in multiple ways. The protein provides the structural framework for new bone tissue. Calcium and phosphorus form the mineral matrix that gives bones their hardness and strength, and vitamin D ensures your body can actually absorb and use the calcium effectively. This reduces fracture risk significantly, improves muscle-bone coordination by ensuring your muscles have the nutrients they need to contract properly and support your skeletal system, and strengthens bones at the cellular level by promoting osteoblast activity, the cells responsible for building new bone. Sardines have substantially more calcium than tuna, which contains only about 10 to 15 milligrams per 100 grams. The omega-3 fatty acids present in sardines, particularly EPA and DHA, are powerfully anti-inflammatory, and this helps with joint comfort and mobility in ways that directly build strong legs. Chronic inflammation in your joints causes pain, stiffness, and reduced range of motion, which makes you move less and eventually leads to muscle wasting and weakness. When you reduce inflammation through omega-3s, your joints move more freely. You experience less pain during movement, and you're able to engage in the walking, standing, and resistance activities that actually build leg muscle. The omega-3s also support the synovial fluid in your joints, keeping them lubricated and functioning smoothly, which means every step you take is easier and puts less stress on your bones and muscles. And that's not all. Sardines are also very good for the brain, balance, and nerve health because they contain choline and vitamin B12 that control gait and coordination. Vitamin B12 is essential for maintaining the myelin sheath that protects your nerve fibers and ensures rapid, accurate communication between your brain and your leg muscles. Without adequate B12, nerve signals become slow and disrupted, leading to poor coordination, shuffling gait, and increased fall risk. Choline supports the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter critical for muscle control and balance. When your brain sends a signal to your legs to adjust your balance or take a step, choline ensures that message gets through clearly and your muscles respond appropriately. Sardines also provide heart and circulation benefits that indirectly support leg strength. They lower triglycerides, the type of fat in your blood that contributes to cardiovascular disease, reduce systemic inflammation that damages blood vessels, and improve blood vessel flexibility, allowing them to expand and contract efficiently. This supports healthy blood pressure and ensures that oxygen-rich blood reaches your leg muscles during activity, giving them the fuel they need to perform and recover. Sardines are also one of the healthier fish options because of their minimal mercury content. Since they're small fish, low on the food chain, they haven't accumulated the heavy metals that larger predatory fish like tuna, swordfish, and shark contain. When choosing canned sardines, you'll find them packed in different sauces: water, olive oil, tomato sauce, or mustard sauce. Sardines in olive oil are the best choice for seniors because the olive oil adds healthy monounsaturated fats that further support heart health and help your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamins D and omega-3s more effectively. Sardines in water are a good low-calorie option if you're watching your weight, but you miss out on the additional healthy fats. Avoid sardines in heavy sauces with added sugars or excessive sodium, as these can counteract some of the health benefits. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that regular consumption of small oily fish like sardines was associated with higher bone mineral density and reduced fracture risk in older adults, with participants who ate sardines at least twice weekly showing significantly better muscle mass and physical performance scores compared to those who rarely consumed them. For breakfast, you can mash canned sardines with a fork and spread them on whole grain toast, then top with sliced tomatoes, a drizzle of lemon juice, and a sprinkle of black pepper for a Mediterranean-style meal that takes just 3 minutes to prepare and gives you sustained energy throughout the morning. For lunch, you can drain a can of sardines and toss them with mixed greens, cucumber, red onion, cherry tomatoes, and cooked quinoa. Then dress everything with olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and fresh herbs like parsley or dill for a satisfying salad that's packed with protein, omega-3s, and fiber. For dinner, you can sauté garlic and onions in olive oil until fragrant, add canned sardines along with their oil, break them up with a wooden spoon, then toss in cooked whole wheat pasta, cherry tomatoes, capers, and fresh basil for a quick Italian-inspired dish that delivers complete nutrition in under 15 minutes. Number 2. Canned beans. Canned beans are pre-cooked legumes that have been processed, sealed, and preserved in cans with water and sometimes salt, making them one of the most convenient and affordable plant-based protein sources available. A 100-gram serving of canned beans contains approximately 6 to 9 grams of protein, compared to canned tuna, which has about 20 to 22 grams per 100 grams. So while beans have less protein per serving, they offer something tuna doesn't: high fiber content. Although beans are incomplete proteins on their own because they lack certain essential amino acids like methionine, they are excellent for building strong bones because they are exceptional sources of fiber, providing 5 to 8 grams per serving. Beans do this by feeding good gut bacteria, and this is critically important for building strong legs because your gut microbiome directly influences how well you absorb nutrients from food. When beneficial bacteria in your intestines are well fed with fiber from beans, they produce short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation throughout your body, improve the integrity of your intestinal lining so nutrients pass through more efficiently, and enhance your body's ability to extract and use calcium, magnesium, and other bone-building minerals from the food you eat. Without a healthy gut, you could be eating all the right foods but still developing weak bones and muscles because your body simply can't absorb what it needs. The fiber in beans also improves mineral absorption by slowing down digestion, giving your intestines more time to pull calcium, magnesium, zinc, and phosphorus from your food into your bloodstream, where they can reach your bones. Fiber also reduces constipation, which is not just uncomfortable, but actually harmful for seniors, because chronic constipation can lead to decreased appetite, reduced nutrient intake, and a reluctance to eat enough food to support muscle and bone health. Canned beans also support seniors with other critical health benefits, like heart and blood pressure benefits by lowering LDL cholesterol through their soluble fiber content, improving blood pressure control through their high potassium levels, which counteract sodium and relax blood vessel walls, and reducing inflammation, especially for seniors with hypertension, diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. The anti-inflammatory compounds and antioxidants in beans help repair damaged blood vessels and reduce the chronic low-grade inflammation that accelerates aging and disease. Canned beans also control blood sugar by providing complex carbohydrates that release glucose slowly into your bloodstream, rather than causing spikes and crashes. This steady blood sugar is essential for building strong legs, because when your blood sugar is stable, your body can consistently deliver energy to your muscles for repair and growth. Blood sugar spikes followed by crashes create a hormonal environment that promotes muscle breakdown rather than muscle building, and over time, this leads to sarcopenia and weakness. Canned beans also contain magnesium, which activates vitamin D so your body can use calcium properly, iron, which carries oxygen to working muscles, zinc, which supports protein synthesis and tissue repair, and folate, which helps produce red blood cells that deliver nutrients throughout your body. The best canned beans for seniors are black beans for their high antioxidant content that protects against cellular damage, chickpeas for their superior protein levels and versatility, kidney beans for their iron and folate content, and cannellini beans for their creamy texture and high potassium levels that support heart health and muscle function. For breakfast, you can drain and rinse a can of black beans, warm them in a pan with a little olive oil, cumin, and garlic powder, then serve them alongside scrambled eggs and whole grain toast for a fiber and protein-packed morning meal that keeps you satisfied for hours. For lunch, you can drain and rinse chickpeas, toss them with diced cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, red onion, feta cheese, and a simple dressing of lemon juice and olive oil for a Mediterranean-style salad that's ready in 5 minutes and packed with fiber, protein, and healthy fats. For dinner, you can sauté diced onions and bell peppers in olive oil. Add a can of drained and rinsed kidney beans along with canned diced tomatoes. Season with chili powder and cumin, and let everything simmer for 10 minutes to create a hearty bean chili that you can serve over brown rice or with cornbread for a complete, satisfying meal. Eating canned beans and sardines are a great option for providing protein and fiber plus omega-3s, but eating them alone and not removing these three things from your home can still cause falls in seniors. Falls are sudden, unintentional drops to the ground or lower level that occur when you lose your balance or trip over an obstacle. And they are catastrophically bad for seniors because your bones become more fragile with age, your reflexes slow down so you can't catch yourself, and your muscles weaken so you can't absorb impact the way younger people can. Falls are fatal for seniors in many cases. According to the CDC, 1 out of 5 falls causes serious injuries like broken bones or head trauma. And hip fractures specifically have a 30% mortality rate within 1 year due to complications like blood clots, infections, and the immobility that follows. Even non-fatal falls create a devastating cycle where the fear of falling again makes you move less, which causes further muscle loss and weakness, which increases your fall risk even more until you eventually lose your independence entirely. I am very sure you still have one of these 3 things in your home as you watch this, and you should remove them immediately. Number 1. Low coffee tables and footstools. These are dangerous because they sit at the perfect height to be invisible to your peripheral vision when you're walking through a room, especially in dim lighting or if you have any vision impairment. When you're moving around your living room, focusing on getting to the kitchen or answering the door, your brain isn't tracking low furniture, and your feet catch on the edges or legs, sending you tumbling forward onto hard floors or sharp furniture corners. Footstools are particularly hazardous because people often leave them in random locations after using them, creating unexpected obstacles in pathways you've walked safely 100 times before. Number 2. Cluttered walkways. Cluttered walkways are extremely dangerous because they force you to navigate around obstacles while walking, which requires balance, coordination, and visual awareness that naturally decline with age. when your path is blocked by shoes, magazines, bags, electrical cords, or piles of items waiting to be put away, you're forced to take awkward steps, twist your body unnaturally, or lift your feet higher than normal, and any of these movements can throw off your balance and cause a fall. Clutter also creates visual confusion, making it harder for your brain to quickly identify safe places to step, especially if you're in a hurry or the lighting is poor. To avoid this, establish a strict rule that all walkways and pathways between rooms must remain completely clear at all times. Put away items immediately after using them rather than setting them down temporarily in hallways or doorways. Secure electrical cords along baseboards with cord covers or tape so they don't cross walking paths. Remove decorative items, plant stands, and extra furniture from hallways. Create designated storage spaces for commonly used items so they never end up on the floor. Number 3. Poor lighting and burnt-out bulbs. Poor lighting and burnt-out bulbs are silent killers for seniors because your vision naturally deteriorates with age, making it harder to see obstacles, changes in floor elevation, or the edges of stairs even in what younger people would consider adequate lighting. When a room is dimly lit, or a bulb burns out and you haven't replaced it yet, your depth perception becomes unreliable. Shadows can look like solid objects or hide real hazards, and you can't distinguish between different surfaces or spot tripping hazards like rugs, cords, or small objects on the floor. Your eyes also take longer to adjust when moving from bright spaces to darker ones, creating dangerous moments of temporary blindness when you step from a well-lit hallway into a dim bedroom or bathroom. Many falls happen at night when seniors get up to use the bathroom and try to navigate in darkness rather than turning on lights, either because they don't want to fully wake up or because light switches are inconveniently located. To fix this immediately, walk through every room in your home during evening hours and identify areas that feel dim or shadowy. Replace all burnt-out bulbs the same day they fail. Never leave a room operating with missing bulbs. Install brighter bulbs in critical areas like stairways, bathrooms, hallways, and entryways, using LED bulbs that provide bright white light and last for years. Add nightlights in hallways, bathrooms, and bedrooms so you never have to walk in complete darkness. Install motion sensor lights in areas you frequently pass through at night, so lights automatically turn on when you enter. Consider placing lamps with easily accessible switches next to your bed so you can illuminate your path before standing up. Keep a flashlight on your nightstand as backup during power outages. So here's my question for you. Which of these 3 hazards do you still have in your home right now? And which one will you remove or fix first today? Drop your answer in the comments below. I'd love to hear what changes you're making to protect yourself from falls. Now, if you're serious about building strong legs and preventing falls through nutrition, I've created 2 comprehensive ebooks specifically for seniors like you. The first is 93+ high-protein recipes to beat sarcopenia and build strong legs even at 85. Packed with delicious, easy-to-prepare meals featuring powerhouse foods like canned sardines, canned beans, and other protein-rich ingredients that deliver the complete nutrition your muscles and bones desperately need to stay strong and functional. The second ebook is 75+ recipes to build strong legs and kill weak legs, containing recipes rich in calcium, magnesium, omega-3s, fiber, and other bone-building nutrients that work together with protein to give you the strongest foundation possible. These aren't just random recipes. They're strategically designed to address the exact nutritional gaps that lead to weak legs, falls, and fractures in seniors, using affordable, convenient ingredients like canned fish and beans that anyone can find at their local grocery store. Tomorrow's video is dropping, and you absolutely don't want to miss it. I'll be revealing 2 more unexpected canned foods that build stronger legs faster than expensive supplements, plus the 1 canned food you should never eat if you want to avoid weak bones. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss this critical information that could save your independence and transform your leg strength in just weeks.